Even if it's on an angle, you know.
Yeah.
And that's how we're starting.
We're back.
We are somewhat back. So, you know, as life does, shit happens. And, you know, we ran into some issues, but we made a commitment every single week. Even if it's not every Thursday, we will find
absolutely still do it.
a way, all right? I mean, we have flashcards for crying out loud. We're not trying to hide any secrets from any of you. Who do you think we are? Who do you think we are? The damn Illuminati?
I hope not.
Hey. If they're watching, don't. Hey, we mean no harm. We're just trying to talk about sports, man.
We are not suicidal.
No, we're not. No. But yeah, let's just.
Well, before we get into it, I should say, we had a birthday boy here recently.
Yes, I turned 21 as of yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, man. I mean, I don't know. It just it still feels like normal life to me. I don't know. I don't know. But you know, I'm everyone's like, "Oh, you're gonna drink?" I'm like, I don't even drink that much, and it's probably gonna stay that way. Okay, I'm straight edge. All right, but yeah, hey man, big 21, I guess. But yeah, man. I if anything, I'm just waiting for my new freaking license to come in because apparently some stuff's happening over there. But that's for neither here nor there. So let's get into some sports.
Let's do it.
All right. So obviously we got the prelims. We're gonna just bum rush right through them. We mentioned the Procore Championship. It did end, and Scotty Scheffler, big Scotty Chef, ended up coming out on top, which I think is a bit funny because I literally mention last week that I was questioning whether guys like Scotty was in the and lo and behold, he actually was, and so maybe I should just shut the fuck up. But either way, Scotty won, and I mean he's the greatest golfer of the modern era. I'll just say that right now. All right, he's fucking good. All right. But anyways, the Ryder Cup is coming up, and it's going from September 26th all the way to the 28th. So, you know, the Ryder Cup is not it's a more well-known cup. I mean, it's not part of the Big Four, but, you know, it's a known cup, you know, sponsored by FedEx like it usually is.
Yeah, it should be good, though.
But, yeah, check out the Ryder Cup if you're watching some PGA. Going on to NASCAR, we got the Cup Series. It's happening at New Hampshire State. Sunday, September 21st at the New Hampshire Motor Speedway. And, yeah, if you like racing, go watch it. And then for Major League Soccer, oh, boy, we got a lot of matches. I'm about to speed run through all of them. So starting on the 20th, which is actually tomorrow, we got New York City versus Charlotte, Philadelphia Union versus New England Revolution, Atlanta United versus San Diego, Montreal versus New York Red Bulls. We got Columbus and Toronto, Inter Miami and DC, Orlando City and Nashville, Dallas and Colorado Rapids, Houston Dynamo and the Portland Timbers, Minnesota United and Chicago Fire, Kansas City and Vancouver, LA Galaxy, Cincinnati, and of course San Jose and St. Louis. Then the next day, we only have two games. We got Austin going up against Austin, Texas, assuming, going against the Seattle Sounders, LAFC against Real Salt Lake. And then Wednesday, the 24th, we got New York City versus Inter Miami and the Vancouver Whitecaps against the Portland Timbers. So check them out if need be. And then moving on to, well, preseason. But NHL and NBA are coming up slowly but surely. They are coming up. Preseason for the National Hockey League will start tomorrow, September 20th, and will extend all the way to October 4th, where the 7th will actually be the start of the regular season, and we're going to actually be going in depth and talking about the NHL. Same thing with the NBA. The preseason doesn't start until October 2nd. It goes to the 17th. And then on the 21st, the regular season starts, and oh man, we're gonna have a lot to talk about on the NBA side of things, like who's automatically like front runner for the NBA title, obviously next year. Well, I mean, Well, to be fair,
Could be anybody at this point.
I think that's a stupid question to ask because we don't even not a single game's been played yet.
I mean, I can probably name some teams that will make the playoffs.
I was like in the running, like you still got
like contenders.
Yeah, you still got the Nuggets and the Thunder and the Celtics and the Lakers and all those.
Low key, the Pistons could be contenders.
Please, Pistons, do something! Oh my God! I mean,
they had a beautiful run last year.
I mean, they made playoffs. We lost.
Ultimately, lost to the Knicks, but they made it. They made it.
Yeah, they made it.
They won a playoff game.
Yeah, they won yeah. They did. But we'll see what happens. But that's enough with the prelims.
Oh, while we're on the topic of the NBA, so in the first episode of this, whatever the hell this is, when we were talking about NBA before, I previously said that the summer league was pretty much the preseason. While that is true, I did forget to mention that obviously they had this preseason as well. So in a way, the summer league is more of like
the pre.
Yeah, like rookies and like free agents, stuff like that. But yeah, I just wanted to clarify and apologize.
But yeah, but hey, we're not professionals.
Oh fuck no,
we are not professionals. All right. Do you see the setup we have? This is the third different setup 3 times in a row. We've yet to use the same location twice. So that just tells you something else. But anyways, prelims are done. Let's get into some sports. Starting with the WNBA playoffs, which are either currently or are they done with the first round?
There's one more match tonight. It's the Phoenix Mercury and the New York Liberty. Right now they're tied 1-1 in the series. So whoever wins this next game is gonna move on to the next round.
But who do we know for sure that is still in and who is out?
Well, so far the Minnesota Lynx they swept the Golden State Valkyries 2-0 in the series. The Las Vegas Aces they beat the Seattle Storm in a series of 2-1, and the Indiana Fever, who was the 6th seed, beat the 3rd seed Atlanta Fever, or Atlanta Dream. Sorry about that. In a 2-1 series. So far we have the Minnesota Lynx going against either the winner between the Phoenix Mercury and the New York Liberty tonight. And then the next guaranteed matchup is the Las Vegas Aces and the Indiana Fever.
So Indiana Fever, Caitlin Clark still in it. Not surprised.
I think she's injured though. She has been for quite a while.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wait. When did she get injured though?
Probably like a month, 2 months.
Oh, what the fuck? How have we not been talking about this? What the hell? Well, sorry. Because literally, I remember our first episode 2 weeks ago, I literally said, oh, Caitlin Clark in the end. Well, I didn't know she was injured. Shit. My bad.
It's all good. Shit, they're still making it through, though. However,
that tells you something else. Hey, just because you have a superstar doesn't mean that the rest of the players are trash. They can still be very serviceable. So I'm good for the Fever, even with the Caitlin Clark injury.
Absolutely.
But who do you think between the 2 remaining teams in the first round at least, who's gonna go on to face the Lynx?
I think New York Liberty.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And then when that eventually happens, do you think Liberty knocks off the Lynx or vice versa?
Well, it's kind of tricky because well, I mean I didn't watch WNBA, but I mean I did keep track of it like in the past 2 years. But the last WNBA finals, it was between the Minnesota Lynx and New York Liberty. So this is basically a
rematch.
Yeah, and
rematch Romania.
And if I have to be honest, I think whoever wins this series is probably going to win the finals.
I mean, I wouldn't doubt that for a second. But if you had to pick one now, who would it be?
Probably the Minnesota Lynx. I think they're, well, frankly, just a better team overall. I mean, Liberty, they are a good team, but they've had to deal with a lot of injuries throughout this whole season, and especially towards the tail end. But, yeah, I think I think Liberty's still gonna win at least a game or two, but
Yeah.
when it comes down to it, I think Lynx will take it all.
And on the opposite side of the Lynx, supposedly, if that happens, who will they be facing in the finals for the WNBA championship?
Between the Las Vegas Aces and the Indiana Fever, I would have to give it to the Aces.
Ooh, you think that Caitlin Clark injury is gonna finally bite him in the ass?
I mean, I wouldn't say bite them in the ass because I mean, Indy did prove themselves to be a pretty good team, especially for beating the Atlanta Dream. But I don't know. I just think the Aces are just a little more locked in, I guess.
Yeah. But yeah, there you go. We got our picks for the semis. And I think that's it, right? At least for WNBA.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's move on to Major League Baseball. At the time of this very recording, Tigers are currently getting their asses whooped.
Yes, let me pull up the score right now.
God, it's
so currently it is 7:26 p.m.
Yeah.
Middle of the third inning, so they're going into the bottom of the third. Braves are up 6-0 against the Tigers, and frankly, I'm pretty pissed off.
We are a literal third of the way through the game, and we are already down by more than 5 runs. This is absolutely ridiculous.
They scored 3 runs in the first, 3 runs in the second, and Charlie Morton, please lock the fuck in.
Are we the home team?
We are.
Oh, well.
Yeah, it's in Comerica. I was supposed to go to the game tonight, but plans didn't work out. Which, okay, I'm kind of glad I didn't go now.
The podcast is more important. No, but I mean, shit. Like,
it's a shit.
Tigers, get your shit together, okay? We
Please.
need to lock in our division and our conference now. Okay?
Cleveland is 3 games behind the Tigers right now, record-wise, and if we lose the division, then I mean, don't get me wrong. I think the Tigers will still make playoffs no matter what, but
we would rather win the division.
We would rather have the bye.
Yeah, whilst also, yeah. So, hey,
all right.
Hey, 6 more innings. Surely we can make a comeback.
Yeah, sure. And as for the other games that are on right now, currently, the Pittsburgh Pirates are currently up on the Oakland Athletics 3-0, and they are always Oakland to me. I don't care what anybody says. But anyway, Chicago Cubs are up on the Cincinnati Reds 2-1, top of the third. I don't need to go over the Tigers again. Yankees and Orioles, they're tied 0-0 so far, middle of the second, going into the bottom. The New York Mets are up on the Washington Nationals 0-1, top of the second inning. And yeah, that's all for the current games.
And I believe we have our current standings right here.
Some of them. So what you see on this flashcard are the teams that clinched, eliminated, and teams that are lined up to possibly.
So what we said last week is after the Rockies and then the White Sox got eliminated, we'd start getting a whole bunch of them. And I see quite few names. So let us salute and honor in a moment of silence to the teams that are eliminated. We have the Pittsburgh Pirates, the Washington Nationals, of course, the Colorado Rockies, the Oakland Athletics, the Baltimore Orioles, the Minnesota Twins, the Chicago White Sox, and where are the Angels from again?
Anaheim.
Moment of silence. Okay, we're done. But hey, we told y'all they were gonna start piling up, and that's like 6 new teams.
But
7.
in a way, it shows how competitive this league is.
Yeah.
There are 3 teams off the National League that are eliminated, and 5 teams from the
American League.
Yes.
Yeah. Hey man, it's a cold world. But
so far though, like as far as teams that have clinched,
just 3.
We have 3 teams on the National League. The Milwaukee Brewers, who of course are fucking going apeshit crazy. And they still have a very good chance of making 100 wins.
Yeah.
And I hope they do.
Yeah.
Because after seeing last year, I think the Dodgers had I think they had 99 wins or 98, one of the two. Yeah. But no team went to 100 wins last year. So overall, I'm hoping at least one team makes it this year.
Yeah.
And obviously the Tigers have no chance at this point, or even the Blue Jays. But as long as one team makes it, then that's all I care about.
Yeah.
But like I said,
Yeah.
only 3 teams from the National League have clinched.
Yeah.
So what that means is we still have 3 No, I take that back. The Chicago Cubs clinched a wild card spot.
Yeah.
So what they have left is the NL West division spot,
Yeah.
and then 2 more wild cards.
Yeah, essentially. But
And as for the American League, it's still free game.
yeah, it's still free game. But yeah, the Brewers, the Phillies, and the Cubs, all 3 of them are good. But
We still have a lot of other teams
Yeah,
that are fighting for their lives.
yeah, I mean, listen, am I happy that the Blue Jays are ahead of the Tigers by a handful of wins? No, but again, it could be worse.
At least they're not in our division.
Yeah, we.
If they were in the AL Central, we would be fucked.
Yeah, we would be. Yeah, it'd be over. It would be so. It would be. We're done. But the season does end the 28th, so that's 9 days from now. So more or less by not next episode, but the episode after, we will have the playoffs like fully set, and we'll likely be making our picks as to who's going to win each round and whatnot.
Right.
But yeah, man. I mean, but by next week, a whole bunch of other teams are gonna get cut. So be ready. The Tigers will not be one of them. Okay, it's not happening. It's not happening. I'm not panicking.
And I should mention, 2 things. One, like I said, the NL West is still open. So frankly, I think it's gonna come down between the Dodgers and the Padres.
It's just gonna be close. I mean, either way, they could both still make playoffs, ideally.
Oh yeah. They can both still make playoffs, like one division, one wild card.
Yeah.
But the question is, who's gonna get what?
Well, only one way to find out. Let's see. Yeah. But I think that's it for baseball, right?
No, it's one more thing.
Oh, one more thing.
The Rockies need one more win to avoid tying the record.
Rockies. God, you're so close. You're so close.
Please. You need one more.
Wait, who's their next game?
Let me take a look.
Because depending on, just in general, how many games do they have left overall? Because, again, they only need one, right? So even if they lose, like, for example, if they have only 4 more games, they could lose 3 of them but still win the one. But,
so they have 9 games left, including today. Later today.
9 games. You can win one. Come on, let's not be ridiculous.
Well, the main question is, the questionable thing is their opponents. So their series tonight and the next 2 days are against the Anaheim Angels, and I know they're called Los Angeles nowadays, but I don't give a fuck. Then against the Seattle Mariners with Cal Raleigh, the big dumper, who's potentially getting MVP at this point.
Potentially.
We'll see. I wish the best for him.
Yeah.
And I hope they win the division because fuck Houston. But anyways.
Fuck Houston Astros.
And then their third and final series is against the San Francisco Giants. And that's going to be pretty difficult, I think.
Yeah, that's going to be tough. But
we're still rooting for you, Rockies.
One game. Even if they don't win any of the series, one game. But what happens if they lose all 9? Do they beat the record or do they tie it?
They tie it.
Okay, so they won't actually
Oh yeah, no, they won't beat the record.
All right, well, at least that's somewhat of a burden, but it'd still be kind of if they.
But still, having the same record as the record though, that's still very bad.
That's still. That's yeah. Well, hey, one. It's lady. But other than that, I think we're done. So now let's get into some football. We're gonna start with I don't know what I'm doing, dude. I'm trying to hype. You feel the low energy? Come on, we gotta get hype. Come on.
We do.
You drank a Corona before this.
Oh, fuck it, I'm fine.
But
If you've seen these episodes before, you know I'm waiting.
no, but college football is well and alive. And guess what? I told y'all I was gonna be in the stadium when MSU beat Youngstown, and it fucking happened. And I'm so happy because at least, you know, it'll likely be our last win because we are going through the gauntlet of literal hell
You're going
for the next 9 weeks.
You're going against USC tomorrow.
And that will be the first of 9 losses. I'm fully expecting a 3-9 record and not a bowl game this year. I'm fully expecting it because even though we did beat Youngstown, my God, did we struggle the fuck out of that game. I'm not happy. Like I was surrounded by disgruntled MSU fans that felt the same way as I did. I'm like, yes, this should not be this difficult. I never even heard of Youngstown until literally last week. Yet we almost lost to this team. What are we doing? What are we doing? It's fine. It's okay. I've already accepted it. 3-9. We're done. All right, we're done. Meanwhile, U of M gets the blowout there. No-name school 66-3, was it?
Yeah, it was something like that.
My point exactly.
They pulled Bryce Underwood pretty early, and yeah, the game was already decided at that point. Yeah. Like, I can't even blame them for taking him out. But
what are you gonna do at this point? You know, like.
But at the same time, though, I mean, while I did enjoy the win, don't get me wrong, I fucking loved it. I'm still kind of, like, I guess, nervous about Nebraska.
I'll be nervous. You'll beat Nebraska. You're going to beat Nebraska.
It's going to be close at the very
No, it will be close, but I don't doubt that.
It's not going to be fucking 66-3. I know that.
I don't doubt you won't win. It's going to happen.
That's possible.
Yeah. But yeah, other than obviously the Michigan games, we have a couple that are listed here. So first of all, we had Ohio versus Ohio State, which went about as well as is expected.
It was not surprising.
Annually. It was 37-9 Ohio State, and this is not shocking because this has literally happened every single year for the last I don't know how many years, because Ohio State is the more popular one in the state of Ohio,
and just overall the better team.
Even though we don't like them, the regular Ohio school is just you know. And then we had LSU taking on the Florida Gators, 20 to or no, not the Gators.
Florida Gators.
Oh, it is. Oh, I got it right. LSU versus the Florida Gators, 20-10. This was a close ass game.
I did watch a good portion of it, like just being at home and everything, and it. Like, for a while, it was going back and forth, but then ultimately LSU got the dub, and respect for them for winning.
Right. And then next we have Georgia and Tennessee that went into overtime with a game-solidifying field goal. Man, if you're Georgia, even if you won this game, you cannot help but be a little petrified because this is week
definitely relieved
3. You're heading into week 4 and you almost lost your first game.
Yeah,
because they're 3-0. Yeah, but I mean, dude, that literally could have gone either way. And I mean, even considering the fact that they were the away team on top of that. Hey man, I mean, good for Georgia, but I mean, they got
It was a good game on both teams.
They can't let this happen pretty much the rest of the season because otherwise it's not going to end up good. But I mean, hey, we'll see what happens. Georgia Tech, on the other hand, they beat Clemson 24-21. This was a competitive ass game. Clemson could have won.
They had a lot of chances.
But yeah, but I hear Georgia Tech's kicker is fucking phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then Texas A&M beat Notre Dame 41-40 in a high thriller-esque scoring game. I mean, god damn. I mean, both defenses.
It was a shootout.
Yeah, both defenses naturally sucked in this shootout, And then finally, Ole Miss beat Arkansas 41-35 in yet another high-scoring game. I mean, Ole Miss is Ole Miss. I mean, Arkansas.
I still think they're overrated.
they're better than Arkansas. I mean, we already knew that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. And then, so as for the notable games that are happening tonight, we're gonna get to the other games. But tonight we have Oklahoma State taking on Tulsa, and the Rutgers taking on the Iowa Hawks. And you got any picks for those games?
Yeah. As for Tulsa and Oklahoma State, I think it's gonna be a close game, but I still gotta give it to Oklahoma State.
Yeah.
And between Iowa and Rutgers, I'm taking Rutgers.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But yeah, a whole bunch of other games that are happening, throughout the weekend and whatever. We have what was I gonna say? Syracuse? Oh yeah, there's Syracuse. Syracuse taking on Clemson, Michigan obviously taking on Nebraska, and MSU taking on USC. We're gonna die. SMU taking on TCU, Texas Tech and Utah, Auburn and Oklahoma, Florida and Miami, Illinois and Indiana, BYU and ECU, and Fresno State taking on Hawaii.
Midnight game.
The fact that that's a midnight game. Okay, listen. It was bad enough that a 10 p.m. game in the NFL was happening in general, but the fact that this college football game between Fresno State and Hawaii is going to start at midnight. The game will be over by 3 a.m. That is the devil's hour.
I understand.
Are you insane? Who? I want to know who is responsible for the game time. I want to know who is responsible because they are not right in that. Who does that?
God, because he created time zones.
You know what? You're so right. Time zones. Anyways.
It'll be 7 p.m. over there by the time the game
Oh,
starts.
yeah. Meanwhile, we'll just be
Sleeping
because I was watching that game. Anyways, let's get into some real football. The National Football League, by the way, records. That kind of already started because, again, sorry, Thursday, life is life. But as for strictly week 2, I went 11-5 again. Meanwhile, this guy,
I went 7-9.
His record flipped. He went 9-7. Now it's 7-9.
My good old 0.500.
Right on the even, and I'm 22-10. I guess I'm wrong. And then as for the, well, actually, we'll get that in a second. But let's just go through the games, as is.
Start off with the last one.
Yeah, let's start off with the Thursday game, not this past, but the last one. We had the Commanders and the Packers. I believe both of us picked the Commanders.
We did. And
that might have been.
The Packers are scaring the shit out of me.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, you beat us and the team that beat us in the postseason last year. Oh my God, what's next? You're gonna go on and
go 17-0.
Beat the Eagles. Beat the Chiefs. Well, yeah, I mean, at this point, just go through the timeline of, like.
They have the Browns on Sunday.
We'll get to that in just a second. Ain't nobody care. Everybody knows who's gonna win that game. But again, now it wasn't like a total like the Commanders were still doing their thing, but I mean that the defense on Green Bay.
They're looking way better.
And the thing is, it's not just Micah Parsons. That's the terrifying thing. It's not just Micah Parsons. It's the entire goddamn defense.
People were saying that. Well, I mean, obviously they had a lot of off-season moves, like a lot of their secondary leaving.
Bro, who's the coordinator? Who's the defensive coordinator for that team? Do we know?
Oh fuck, I can't remember.
Because
off the top of my head.
Because I would like to know that person's name because that guy's.
Hella respect to the coordinators on Green Bay.
I mean, well, they're doing something right. But listen. If you know about the curse, you know about the curse. NFC East has never had a back-to-back division winner. Never. I am not. Just because Washington lost, Washington's the winning division, we do not care. No. We're
going to have to avoid injuries.
And we'll get to that in just a second. Oh, you know what? Yeah. But anyways, Packers are 2-0. I'm scared. Anyways, and then we move on to Sunday. And then if I can pull it up at least in the chronological order that it was. But yeah, so starting off with the 1:00 games, we had the Giants and the Cowboys, who had the most unexpected game of the year contender I have ever seen in my life. I mean, again, Jesus Christ, it's week 2 and we already have a game of the year contender. And listen. I think everyone had somewhat similar expectations. Oh, it'll be a close because it's divisional. It'll be a close game, but it won't be that exciting. Holy shit! Dak Prescott and Russell Wilson were putting on master classes.
Yep.
All freaking game, and Brandon Aubrey, Mr. Automatic himself, willed the team's way not only into overtime, but giving them the win because Russell Wilson got a little too overzealous and threw a bomb that ended up being a pick. So, yeah, hate to see it. I mean, I kind of feel for Giants fans a little bit because, I mean, this was pretty much...
You definitely have a team, but, I mean, it's just... They're just not able to win.
I mean, bro, they put up 37 fucking points. It still wasn't enough. I mean, at this point.
Mm-hmm.
But, hey, listen, Russell Wilson is definitely going to be keeping his job a lot longer than people might think. Everyone's talking about, oh, Jackson will start by week 5. It won't be week 5. It will be in this season, but I don't think it'll be until, like, second half. Like, come on, what are we talking about?
That's fair.
At least to week 10. But, yeah, hey, let Russell Wilson do his thing, all right? But, listen, here's the thing, because obviously divisional games happen twice a year. The next one is in New York's house, so don't be surprised if the Giants end up getting their revenge later on this season.
You never know.
I might have to change my plan just because they're gonna stop that. I don't know, but we will see. And then in a rather, well, at least for one team, but next game we had the Seahawks and the Steelers. The Seahawks ended up winning 31-17. I mean, now Steelers didn't look like the worst team in the league, but they definitely fell off from how they performed last week. I mean, they literally scored half the amount of points they did last week.
Aaron Rodgers threw 2 picks as well.
Yeah, he must have taken a substance week 1 and then another substance week 2. That first one, you might want to stick to that one. Just might. But hey, man, I mean, Seahawks surprisingly looked like a really good team even after they lost to the injury-riddled 49ers, which, again, we will get to in just a second.
That game was close. I mean...
Yeah, hey, Sam Darnold doing his thing, you know, bring some of that Minnesota magic with him, as some people obviously expected. Next game, we have the LA Rams and the Tennessee Titans. Rams won 33-19.
I was not surprised.
Can we get Cam Ward some help right now? Because, my God, his O-line sucks ass. It's so bad.
He is one of, I think, the most sacked quarterback so far, or one of the most. Definitely one of the most so far this season, but I
told y'all he was cooked. I told y'all because they.
I saw the average so far in the past 2 games. It was 5.5 a game in the past 2 games.
Bro, the O-line gotta do something, or like get someone in free agency. I don't know, do something. But
give him some help.
No, seriously, like it's starting to get really bad. But I mean, everyone expected the Rams to win. I didn't think anyone would pick the Titans. I mean, if you pick the Titans, then obviously you're a Titans fan, you know. But yeah. Bills belt to ass on the Jets, 30-10. I mean, there really isn't much discussing this game. Unfortunately,
I think I had the Jets picked though. But...
Oh, did you? Oh, that's right. You picked the Jets. We picked the Cowboys.
Yes.
I believe I picked the Steelers.
I picked the Steelers. I fucked up on that.
Yeah, one. I did pick the Steelers.
Seattle's defense. Respect to you guys. I mean,
and then we both picked Rams, and then we both picked Rams, so we both got that pick, and then I picked Bills. He picked Jets because that was one of his upsets that ended up not happening.
Justin Fields looked like shit.
Yeah, I mean,
we watched
again, literal same thing with the Steelers. Steelers and Jets were balling the fuck out against each other, and then when they both play different teams, completely different story. Like, what are we doing? But I mean, listen, Bills were going to be the Jets either way. But Patriots, Dolphins. I am so glad I switched my fucking pick. And I bet you're upset you didn't. Because he stuck with the Dolphins. I don't know why you did that. I'm going to be honest.
No. They legit had chances. Somewhat.
Tua turned the ball over.
I know.
That's all I'm going to say.
He also did it with yesterday, which we'll get into that in a few minutes.
Patriots beat the Dolphins 33-27. It was a much more closer game than at least I thought.
Yeah.
But I mean, I swear, almost every single snap he takes, I feel like that CTE is just kicking in his brain. I'm telling you, dude, he's like, I will be so surprised if 5 years from now he is still actively playing in the league because there's Try three. Exactly. Like, listen. Anyways, I switched my pick. Good thing. Haha. Anyways.
Yeah, at least I stuck to my guns.
Yeah. And then, speaking of another game you got wrong, Bengals Jags.
Oh yeah, that was I don't know what the fuck happened with that.
Everyone thought, just because they won week 1 doesn't mean they're gonna win twice in a row. Well, guess what they did? They did. The Bengals beat the Jaguars now.
They still did it without Joe Burrow.
Although being a really close team. And again, yes, without Joe Burrow because
he got injured in the middle of the game.
Turf toe. He's going to be out for 3 months. He won't be back until mid-December, which at that point, who knows if they're even still in playoff contention, let alone winning the division. Like,
we'll see.
In Jake Browning, we fucking trust because I 100% believe that man is the best QB2 in the league right now. He's so fucking underrated, and people do not appreciate him. And I'm telling you, he's gonna make some big plays this year. I'm telling you.
I wish him the best of luck.
I'm really trying to say this because I had the Bengals winning the division this year. If y'all remember our division picks from 2 weeks ago, I'm still counting on it. So please, Jake, do something. Okay.
Still betting on the Ravens.
But again, still, the Jaguars could have won the game, but they did.
They almost did.
But yeah, man, speedy recovery, literally, to Joe Burrow because we need him back. I don't care if it's week 14, 15, whichever one. Like, please, for the love of God, come back. They're going to struggle, unfortunately, to a certain extent. 49ers Saints, we both got this one.
Yeah,
49ers.
That was no surprise.
Yeah, 49ers, although they did only win 26-21, it was by 5 points.
I do respect the Saints for fighting, though.
Yeah.
And trying.
Yeah.
But I mean, Mac Jones was just locked in that day.
Yeah, Mac was. And who knows? He might be locked in again this week, which we'll get to in just a sec. But, Brock Purdy and George Kittle obviously both being out is not good. Mm-hmm. But hey, Mac's still doing okay from what it seems.
Yeah.
And then in another belt-to-ass game, we had the Ravens beating the Browns 41-17. Absolutely no shocker there. Mm-hmm. That was probably like the lock of the week. Everyone knew that the Ravens were not going to lose. Joe Flacco, what are we doing? You might be losing your job to fucking Shador Sanders by week 4.
Well, don't forget Dylan Gabriel's QB2.
That's right. Dylan
Shador's
Gabriel.
3.
We'll
see.
I want Dylan Gabriel to have a snap before Shador does. All right, let me make that better.
He'll absolutely have chances.
But, hey, man, Ravens, they, again, as I said last week, had a lot of pent-up anger from the BS that was their game against the Bills. And what did they do to the Browns? Exactly what I said.
Beat the shit out
Smack them around, And then we get to that game. Oh, Benny! How does it feel to walk back into Ford Field on another team, one of our division rivals, and get absolutely beat the shit out of by MCDC? How does it feel? Does it feel good, does it? Because that's what you do. That's what you do when you're an offensive coordinator for a promising team that most likely will win a Super Bowl in our lifetime. But you leave for the Bears? The Bears. Nah, see, we couldn't let that slide. So we put belt to ass 52-21. It was over by halftime, dude. Second half, like, do we even need to talk about the second half? I don't want to talk about the second half because it was all us.
I want to talk about one thing: the Isaac Tesla catch.
Oh yeah,
That was
Isaac
beautiful.
Tesla pulled 2 OBJs back-to-back weeks. This man might be the prodigy. I'm so fucking for real. He might be the prodigy. He might be the second coming.
Mayotron.
Yes, Mayo. Okay, but let's not denounce Megatron.
Nah, we love Megatron.
We love Megatron, but Mayotron question mark? Is that officially trademarked by the NFL? Do we know?
I don't know.
Well, guess what? We're taking. Anyways, I'm just kidding. We have no sponsors, and we never will because we're rated R. But yeah, I mean, it was a beautiful thing to see. Everyone was clowning on us last week. Oh, the Lions are gonna struggle against the Bears. No.
To be fair, we thought it was going to be close.
I never had a doubt in my mind.
Shit, I did.
I never had a doubt. But either way, we both got that pick right for obvious reasons. Ooh.
Thank goodness.
And then this game. Man. I mean, the game was cool and the ending was stellar. Unfortunately, I did lose this pick. The Broncos did, in fact, lose to the Colts.
Oh, yeah, I picked the Broncos as well.
Yeah.
That was a great game, though.
So, 28-26, right? Denver's still up. Kicker for Indy comes up, misses. Everyone's like, oh, the Broncos win. Penalty gets thrown. And in the most weirdest call that apparently hasn't happened since 2003 or something, all of a sudden a 60-yard miss ends up being a 45 that actually goes between the goalposts. And the Colts sneak away with a win. And in probably the scenario that nobody could have imagined, Daniel Jones, Indiana Jones, may I add, in Big 2025 is 2-0 in the NFL. How the fuck did we get here? What timeline are we living in, people? Hello? Like, I mean, I don't know what to say. The Broncos are supposed to be the best defense in the league, and they didn't even look that good. I would know because they got me negative points in fantasy football. Ouch. Although I did end up winning all 3 of my leagues this week.
He beat me.
I did, in fact, beat him in the 4-man league. But, I mean, dude, the Colts look fucking good. They look good. And let's just say I might have switched a pick involving them. But, hey, listen. I'm not worried. The Broncos are fine. They're still the best defense in the league. It was just a bad week. I'm not worried.
Yeah.
I'm not worried. Cardinals, Panthers. You will look at the score as we read it to you, but let me tell you something. Don't let that score deceive you. It ended up being 27-22. But let's be honest, the Cardinals kind of got a bit lazy in those last 5 minutes and kind of let the Panthers have a little too much fun. But other than that, the Panthers looked probably more abysmal than they did last week, arguably.
Yeah, I picked the Panthers to win. I remember.
I also picked the Panthers to win, unfortunately.
I mean, I don't know what it is. Either Bryce Young needs help, or he's holding them back. I don't know at this point.
Man, you tell me. I mean, look, I told you this.
I mean, he definitely needs O-line. Yeah. Don't get me wrong.
Make or break year for Mr. Bryce Young. I told everyone.
Carolina Reaper.
They gotta figure out something because losing to the Jags is one thing, but the Cardinals, I don't know, dude. Hey man, figure it out, please. Eagles, Chiefs. Now we are both happy with.
I'm glad I got my pick wrong.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's the one pick that he got wrong that he is glad he got wrong because the Chiefs are 0-2 for the first time since, 2011?
I have no idea.
It was between 2011 or 2015. It was between that years. But either way, Patrick Mahomes has never been 0-2 in his career.
Nope.
And guess what? The Super Bowl champions made sure that came to fruition. And I've never been so happy. I don't want to hear, oh, but they only won 20-17. I don't care. They still won. They still won the game. That's the
Chris Jones.
And Chris Jones wants to fucking throw a temper tantrum at Jalen Hurts, be like, oh, you didn't pass the whole game. Yeah, like I mean, to be fair, I think the running is getting a bit too. I don't even want to say predictable. It's getting a little too obvious. Like, we knew Jalen Hurts was a mobile quarterback, but it's getting to a point where he's literally passing the ball to absolutely no one.
A.J. Brown not getting the ball for shit.
Bro, what is happening with A.J. Brown? A.J. Brown is currently in, like, the 80s in terms of position rank on fantasy right now. And that is absolutely ridiculous. The fact that he's not even top 50, he's below that. And all because Jalen wants to push every goddamn play. This is why I said I didn't like the fact that the Lions, along with other teams, pushed for the push to not be banned. I told y'all this was going to happen, and now people are going to get annoyed. Oh, this move is so annoying. Okay, well, then why did the organizations not stop? Hello? Oh, I'm telling you, by this next offseason, if they redo the voting to ban the push, it better get pushed through that it's actually banned, because this is getting ridiculous. Again, happy the Chiefs lost. But again, this can't be happening every single week, because at this point, it's like watching a telenova and knowing the ending to every single fucking episode. It's like
I don't think they should ban the tush push, but if anything, I like, especially with the game that happened last week, like there was one certain time when they did the tush push, but it also looked like some of the Eagles players were false starting, and the refs obviously didn't look into it, and
because they just thought it was just the same old regular tush push that they just looked past the move.
But frankly, I think they're gonna start like reviewing those tush pushes and seeing if any penalties can come out of that. So in that way, I think it'll even out.
But the Zebras better do their job. That's all I'm saying. But either way, Eagles win. Falcons, Vikings, man.
We knew.
Well, no, you picked the Vikings.
No, I picked the Falcons. Oh wait, did I?
I saw on your tablet. Yeah, I was about to say there's a reason you went under 500 this week.
I changed my pick like after the video. I remember that.
Well, it is what it is.
Either way, though.
Either way, holy shit, JJ McCarthy might be fucking cooked.
He might be. That was
that Falcons defense. Oh my god, this is what I've been looking for. This is the aggression from the secondary that I have been hoping since last season, and I'm so happy that it's happening. I'm telling y'all, the Falcons are winning the South. Do not count them out and say, oh, this is Tampa Bay season until Baker retires. Fuck that. Who says the Falcons can't take it right now? Who's taking it? The Panthers? No. The Saints? Why? I'm telling y'all, the Falcons will win the division. And even if they don't, they're making playoffs this year. I'm telling y'all right now. I'm excited. All right, this game has me excited for the future of the Atlanta Falcons because, again, the only reason they are 1-1 and not 2-0 is because young Waku can't kick.
And speaking
of which, well, should we save it?
No, let's just say.
Yeah, young Waku actually got released today. As of today. Which, well, listen, he's not the worst kicker of all time.
Oh God, no.
He's had some, but. If I'm going to be honest,
he's had some moments where
if I'm going to be transparent about this whole thing, I think this is a bit of an overreaction. I'll say that right now. I think they were assuming way too much about in terms of trajectory, in terms of this whole season. It was one fucking game. You just started, and then by the way, pretty much hours before the game against the Vikings. They just pull him and put in somebody else, which, okay. But, like, did he feel like a wellness policy or something? Like, what is happening? Because as far as I'm concerned, he has done nothing but just be a, at minimum, decent-ass kicker for the Falcons for the last how many years now?
6 years, I believe.
So what? So I'm confused. What? One game, that's it? He's done? It's not like he's fucking what's his face?
Justin Tucker.
Well, here's the thing. Justin Tucker was still a good ass kicker, minus the whole fall off he had last year. Before last season, he was probably the best kicker of our time. But like,
I witnessed.
Bro, like I don't know. Again, I think this is. I'm not saying the new kicker is bad in any way. No, he's good. But I don't know. Like this just seems a bit off. I mean, he must have pissed off somebody in the front office of some. I think this is an overreaction. But either way, Falcons still won. That's all that matters.
Mm-hmm.
And the AS's better win this week, you know. But yeah, man. And then moving on, that was the
Sunday night.
That was a Sunday night primetime game. And then we had 2 Monday games. We had oh yeah, you got this one wrong too, didn't you? Fuck.
Both of them.
But right. Actually. Both. Well, the one I did and you did, but we both Anyways, Buccaneers Texans. I picked the Bucs, he picked the Texans. Long story short, Buccaneers won. Only by 1 point though.
That was one hell of a comeback drive.
I mean, shit.
As soon as I saw Tampa get that first down during that last drive, I knew immediately, oh my God, Tampa Bay is going to win this. Like, there's no way Houston's like going to stop them.
Houston? We have
what the fuck?
We have a problem.
What the fuck?
We have a problem. And his name is CJ Goddamn Stroud. Because
no, not even that. It was their defense.
No, actually, their defense. Their defense. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I mean, how do you even like? That's got to be
fuck.
That's a choke job and a half. That came out wrong.
And Nick Chubb went crazy too.
Nick Chubb, and even still, like that wasn't enough.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying though. Just wait till Joe Mixon comes back from IR.
Shit, we might see another Montgomery and Gibbs. Who knows?
Bro, I mean, Mixon and Chubb on the same team, it could very well be a Gibbs-Montgomery situation, which they should utilize. Obviously,
a lot of teams have started to do that,
which I think is good, especially in terms of fantasy, because now you have more. It absolutely helps. Options. I mean, literally, it's not the 4-man, but either the 10 or 6-man league. I originally just had Nick Chubb. Joe Mixon. I grabbed Nick Chubb off of free agency, so now I just have both running backs.
Mm-hmm.
So I can, So now it's just the question of, who do I think is going to... But either way, still, it's like, shit, man. I mean, that's going to be a nasty running duo once Mixon comes back, I'm telling you. Mm-hmm. And then we both got the Raiders pick wrong. Yes, they lost to the Chargers at home, 9-20. I mean, they didn't even score a touchdown.
All right.
Listen... I expressed my Falcons feelings. It's time for you to express your Raiders feelings. How are we feeling right now? How are we feeling?
So a couple notes. So I watched the game.
Couple notes.
I was watching it with some friends, like on a call or whatever. I literally fell asleep during the game. Like while I was on call and everything, while the TV was still going. Like I literally fell asleep. That's how much I was invested into that game at that point. But anyways. Number one, Geno Smith, what the fuck? What in the fuck was wrong with you? 3 interceptions. One of them was tipped, but I don't care. 3 interceptions. What in the fuck? And number 2, Chip Kelly. What in the fuck? I mean, you only have Ashton Dempsey on the field for 30 carries in 2 games. So on average, 15 carries a game. And at the same time, you're not scoring any fucking touchdowns. And then, hold on, let me get to the defense.
Oh no, he's not done. Keep cooking him. Keep cooking him. Keep cooking him.
I understand the Chargers are a tough division rival and all of that.
And their quarterback is Justin Herbert.
But stop the fucking run. Stop the fucking passes.
Omar and Hampton was having a field day.
Jeremy Chin was fucking struggling. God damn. We should have kept Robert Spillane. We should have kept Jack Jones. And goddamn, I'm glad we kept Max Crosby. But fuck. We needed more people.
Yeah, Max Crosby ain't gonna save the whole defense. I'm sorry. It's just not happening.
And don't get me wrong though. I thought like receivers like Jacoby Myers, Brock Bowers. I mean, you could tell he was still a little bit hurt, but I mean, he still played in the game and still tried.
Yeah.
So I mean, the receivers. I mean, I thought they did a decent job, but when it comes down to throwing 3 picks and not a single touchdown, lock the fuck in. Lock the fuck in, please.
Wasn't I echoing pretty much the same sentiment last week for the Falcons? And the roles have flipped now.
Except at least Atlanta lost by 1 point.
Yeah.
The Raiders got their fucking asses beat.
In their stadium, by the way.
At Allegiant Stadium.
So imagine on the road now at SoFi.
We're fucked.
No.
Unless we somehow have another situation where, I mean, I hope not, but if Justin Herbert goes down and we go 63-21 again, that's the only situation I can think of.
No, 63-21.
That is the only situation I can think of if we could beat the Chargers.
Wait, but didn't y'all lose that game?
No! Justin Herbert was out.
Oh, right, because Aiden O'Connell had like the game of his fucking life.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, oh, God. Bro, for some reason, I kept thinking the Chargers still won that game.
No, they had Easton Stick as their backup.
Oh, yeah, Easton Stick. At least Aiden O'Connell's better than his ass. I'll say that.
Oh, my God.
I know I give Aiden O'Connell some shit. You know that, but at least he's better than Easton freaking Stick. And then this Thursday.
Yesterday.
We start off this week 1-0 because we knew the Bills were going to beat the Dolphins.
Yes, we didn't.
We knew this.
We didn't make our prediction on screen, but we both predicted the Bills.
Yeah, we did. We did.
Correct.
And 31-21. But again, do not let that score deceive you.
Miami had a lot of chances to keep the lead,
Yeah.
and they had the lead for quite a while.
Big Mike. You're done.
You might be done.
You literally might be done by
cooked,
like
buddy.
Not even a month from now. I'm not even joking. I think
Less than that,
bro. Mike
maybe.
McDaniel is literally gonna get fucking the Matt Eberflus boot. I'm not even joking. You're done, dude. You're not even gonna last till week 9. You're getting fired, dude. Because I don't know what play calling he's doing, but Jesus Christ, he acts like
he's doing shit play calling.
He acts like he's playing Madden, bro.
Even Madden players are better than that. I mean, they don't get me wrong. I thought Miami looked better this week than they have the past 2. But at the same time, I mean, when you shoot the bed like that, I mean, there's no coming back from that.
But then again, we shall see.
Mm-hmm.
But either way, let's get into the real week 3. Okay, so as I stated last week, we made our picks all in advance. They're probably going to change depending on how the season goes.
Yep.
Only had to switch 2 from last week, which I ended up actually getting both of those right because I switched Texans to Buccaneers, and then I ended up switching. Which game was it? It was which game was it? God damn it! Oh yeah, Dolphins to Patriots.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully it goes similar, but yeah, I originally had the Dolphins winning, the Bills winning. Sorry, yeah. Bengals, Vikings. Now this is the thing I want to talk about here. To preface, a lot of starting QBs are injured. It's not just Joe Burrow, the quarterback of the Cincinnati Bengals. It is also J.J. McCarthy of the Minnesota Vikings, who is now it's going to be Jake Browning from Bengals against the backup for the Minnesota
Super Bowl
Vikings.
champion
Carson Wentz, dude. This man is the Ginger Reaper. He keeps coming back. Like, I don't know how he's still in the league, bro. He went from the Eagles to the Commanders to wherever else, and now he's on the fucking Vikings, bro. How did we get here? Originally, I believe, right?
Ooh.
Or no, did I have it from the start? Hold on 1 second.
Breaking news while he's looking at that.
Yeah.
The Tulsa and Oklahoma State game and the Iowa and Rutgers game is currently started.
Oh, yeah.
Tulsa's currently up 10-3 on Oklahoma State. The first quarter just ended. So we'll see what happens with that. And then Iowa and Rutgers, they're currently tied 7-7, and they have about 12 and a half minutes in the first. So
okay, so
pretty close to game.
So my intuition was correct. Originally, well, you're not even. Oh yeah, because it's on my photos, right? I can even say July 8th. I made all the picks for weeks 1 all the way through 18. Right. I had the Vikings originally win.
I did as well.
And I'm changing mine.
I am as well.
So we're both going Bengals?
Yep.
Yes, sir. Listen, Carson Wentz is established. But what did I just say moments ago? Arguably the best QB2 in the entire league of all 32 teams right now is Jake Browning. Because let's not forget that one season where Joe Burrow had that whole arm shoulder injury.
Oh,
Jake Browning was carrying his ass all the way to a potential. I mean,
was that 2023?
I believe it was. It was still like,
they almost made it.
They almost made it. So that just shows you how Jake Browning, he's good. So even though Carson Wentz is established and I guess I won a Super Bowl, although he didn't actually play in the Super Bowl, he did win. Shout out Nick Foles. I'm taking the Bengals, man.
Yeah, I'm taking the Bengals too.
Everyone's like, oh, beginning of the season, Bengals. No. But I told y'all the curse was dead, and it's gonna stay dead. And even though it will be in Minnesota, Cincinnati is winning. So we are both officially flipping our picks. We are picking the Bengals. Next, Texans Jaguars. Originally, I had the Jaguars. Do I still have them?
I've always had Houston, and I am sticking with Houston.
Whoa, he's sticking with Houston. Oh, shit.
I've had them picked since back in the summer.
Oh, shit. You know what? Honestly, I respect it. But I mean, look, it's going to be a close game. I won't doubt that,
yes. But Jaguars are way better this year.
But you're still picking the Texans, though?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, listen.
They're 0-2. They're probably pissed.
No, I would too if I almost beat the Buccaneers, who arguably are obviously still contenders to win the South this year and have arguably a decent run. I mean, we talked about last week about already Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen being in talks of MVP. Who says Baker Mayfield ain't in that conversation? Because my God.
Oh, yeah.
My God. I know Cleveland's kicking themselves right now, bro. They could have had him. I'm telling you, dude. Like, we'll see, bro. But either way, I'm picking the Jags. He's picking the Texans. Colts, Titans. Originally, I had the Titans. I'm switching to the Colts. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I don't care if it's in Tennessee. Indy's winning. Right now, we got Indiana Jones, who is on the run, resurgence of a lifetime. I cannot bet against that right now.
Don't get me wrong. I do like what the Colts are doing, but I don't know. Frankly, I think Tennessee might get the dub this week.
You're picking Tennessee?
And if they do, like, I'm sticking with Tennessee with that pick. But I mean, if they do win that, I think it's gonna be based off of a walk-off field goal.
Probably, but all right. Well, we'll see who wins.
But if Indy does win, I would not be surprised.
3-0, baby. Raiders, Commanders. Oof.
I'm taking the Raiders. Don't get me wrong. I do with the Commanders and what they're doing, but with Jaden Daniels being gone this week, I think, well, they have Marcus Mariota filling in as their starting quarterback this week. So, frankly, I mean, with him being a little, I guess, newer to the system, Washington system, I feel like
to be fair, he has been QB for the
that's for the Titans
before.
Oh yeah, and the Titans, of course, and all that. And the Falcons.
And I know this is going to sound a bit contradictory, considering I was like, I trust, even though Carson Wentz is more experienced, I trust Jake Browning more. I'm sorry, dude. 3 picks. I can't trust Geno Smith right now. I am taking the Washington Commanders. And what was I saying earlier? I do not care through thick and thin. The NFC East curse is still real. And unless I see it literally happen before my eyes, I will not bet against it. I'm picking the Commanders to, of course, not only still win the division, which they will, but they will beat the Vegas Raiders at home in DC with Marcus Mariota as QB. They don't even need Jaden Daniels. No disrespect. It's going to be a close-ass game. But I'm telling you, Geno Smith looking a little shaky right now.
Mm-hmm.
Looking a little, I don't know. But we'll see. Rams, Eagles. This might be game of the week. I ain't gonna lie. This
Potential
might be
game of the year.
potential game of the year. Again, we just had Giants, Cowboys,
And Jets
Again.
and Steelers.
yeah, well, literally, why? Yeah. This might be. This is probably my petty pick of the week.
Rams.
Yes, sir.
Yep. Same here.
Oh, yes! We're both picking the Rams. I'm telling you, and I get it. Wait, but the Rams are on the road. Okay. And listen, I'm telling y'all, Matthew Stafford is still that fucking guy. All right?
Mm-hmm.
And Puka Nacua is literally him. All right? I do not care. Also, you hear that? Dead silence after all the slander on Devontae Adams. He doesn't look so bad now, does he? It's almost like a certain team was holding him back. And wait, what team was he just on again? The Jets.
Oh, that team.
I was talking about the Raiders. I
I
was talking about the Jets, not the Raiders. No, I was talking about the Raiders. The Jets.
That was.
Yeah. But either way, Rams are beating the Eagles. All right. Petty pick, but it's still a pick. Okay. So here's the thing, right? I originally had the Panthers winning this game. Fuck that shit. Give me the Atlanta Falcons. And I'm not just picking them just because they're my second team. I'm not just saying that. Panthers do not look great right now.
Yeah.
They don't. So they better get their shit together because if you lose to the Cardinals.
At home.
Yeah. You're losing.
Oh, wait. No. They were at Arizona.
Yeah, they were at.
But I'm talking Sunday.
But
Sunday they'll be at home.
Still, nah. I'm picking the Falcons.
I'm taking the Falcons.
Yeah. All right. And then next game, we have this one's gonna be interesting. Steelers, Patriots. I originally had the Patriots, and I don't know if this might be a hot take. I'm sticking with the Patriots. I'm
gonna go with the Steelers.
Ooh.
I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be a shootout.
Oh man. I don't know. I
think it's gonna come down to the T.
Let's just say there's a reason that I switched out my defenses on fantasy from the Steelers to the Packers. Fair. I do not trust them right now. They're currently 26 right now.
Mm-hmm.
Of all 32 defenses, they are 26. Absolutely not. But we'll see. But yeah, he's got Steelers. I got Patriots. Mainly because they're the home team. But I mean, if the Steelers do win, it's fine.
Yeah.
They're on their way to, a winning record like they always do. If you know the meme, you know the meme. Packers, Browns. I mean, do we even need to discuss this game? I don't care that it's in Cleveland. Green Bay's still whooping that ass.
Yeah, Green Bay's got this, I think.
Yeah, no, it's not even close.
Sorry, Flacco.
Sorry, Flack. I think this might be the game that gets him benched, unfortunately. Which I love Joey, but God, yeah, Dylan Gabriel week 4. I'm calling it right now. I'm following it right now. This game's also going to be brutal. Jets, Buccaneers. I mean, fuck me. I mean,
Justin Fields is not playing, by the way.
Oh yeah, Tyrod Taylor. Tyrod Taylor. Let's just say
he kind of seems like the better quarterback.
I'm sorry, why not?
You heard me.
Okay, let's not.
I'll stand on that. If you had to pick between him and Justin Fields,
I would take Justin Fields. Are you kidding me? What are you talking about?
For the Jets?
Okay. Just because last week happened doesn't mean week 1 didn't happen. I'm just saying.
Against the Steelers.
Yeah. So hold on a sec. We knew they were going to lose to the Bills, okay? Like, that doesn't matter.
Hold on. I'm pulling up Justin Fields stats from that
Here
game.
we go.
I'm pulling it up from that
we're
game.
Almost now we're 15 in. We're pulling up career stats. Oh my.
No, not career game stats.
No.
You see this? 27 passing yards in a game.
That was one fucking game. What are you talking about?
In a game.
One game. Listen, I'm not saying Tyrod Taylor.
Tyrod Taylor had 56 passing yards. That's still more than Justin Fields.
Only by 30-point game.
Don't get me wrong. The Jets offense sucked that game, but
I'm still taking
Tyrod still looked more locked in than Justin Fields.
I'm still taking Fields over him. Either way, Bucs are winning the game. Let's be
Yes.
honest.
Belt to ass.
Yeah, belt to ass alert because this could be bad. But yeah, I had that pick originally, and I'm sticking with it. Broncos, Chargers. My heart is beating for Denver, but I'm going to stick with my original pick, which is the Chargers at home.
Yep, SoFi Stadium. Just give me the Chargers.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of those games, but it'll be competitive though.
Yeah. Oh yes,
The
it should be a good game.
Broncos are gonna give Justin Herbert a really hard time. Please give me some fantasy points, please. Saints Seahawks. Easy but give me Seattle. It's not even close.
Yep.
Give me Seattle. That's not even like. I'm sorry, Saints. You're probably I don't know. Saints are going to be a bottom 5 team, but arguably, it's in the title. It's in the title. Are the Dolphins on their way to getting the first overall pick? They look really bad. Arguably,
I think it's too early to tell.
They look worse than the Browns and the Saints combined.
I mean, yes, in the beginning of the season, absolutely, they look like the worst team. But at the same time, you never know what can happen later on.
I
remember when the Lions went 1-6 and then they won?
That's true. That's true. They did. Yeah. But who knows? Are we overreacting? We don't know. But again, they're the first team. They go 0-3 this year. It's not looking good. But either way, we got the Seahawks. This game is going to be interesting for a lot of different reasons. Cowboys, Bears. Now listen. So it's in Chicago.
At Soldier Field.
Originally, I had the Bears winning. Fuck that. Give me Dallas. No, absolutely not. As much as we want to clown the Cowboys, right now Chicago look like absolute just circus jokes. All right, let's be honest. Dallas is gonna walk into Chicago and whoop that ass.
I did have the Bears pick for a long while, but yeah, if looking now, I might have to go with Dallas.
Also, game of the year this past week, they won. Potentially game of the year. It's a candidate up with the Jets and Steelers from week 1. But come on. Dak looks pretty good right now. If he could do that on the Giants, the Bears, But listen, if the Bears win, the Bears win.
Oh yeah, good for them.
Yeah,
but I wouldn't be.
But give me them boys. Well. Okay, actually, I'm gonna refrain. I'm not gonna reference them as dim boys. Hell no, no one can call them that anymore. Cardinals 49ers. So as we mentioned, of course, Joe Burrow injured, J.J. McCarthy injured, Jaden Daniels injured, Justin Fields injured. Jesus Christ, how many QBs start with the letter J? This is ridiculous. I feel like this is a pet project. Anyways, Brock.
We're missing 5 starting QBs out of the 32 teams.
Yeah. Burrow, McCarthy, Daniels, Fields, and now Purdy. Brock Purdy is now out. Obviously, Mac Jones filled in for him during the game against the Saints.
Yep.
He won. Will they be able to do the same against their divisional rival, one of the 3, the Arizona Cardinals, at home? Yes. Give me the Niners. All right.
I'm going to take the Cardinals. And don't get me wrong, I could see this game being a toss-up. Like either team could win.
What was I saying earlier? Let the game against the score against the Panthers not deceive you. They could have lost that game practically on purpose. I'm just letting you know I don't like.
Oh, I know.
So,
I picked the Panthers.
I'm
last week.
Yeah. So he's going Cardinals. I'm going Niners. So we'll see how that happens. And then we get to Sunday night, which, you know what, considering one of the teams that's in it, it had to happen, right? You got the Chiefs and the Giants. And listen, we can clown all we want. Listen, as good as the Giants were this past week, again, for no damn reason, for no reason at all. And even though it will still be in MetLife Stadium, let's be honest, we can clown the Chiefs all we want. They will not be as lucky as they were last year in terms of penalties, and we've already seen that. However, not a single penalty needs to be thrown in their way to beat the Giants. I'm taking the Chiefs. All right.
Fuck that.
Wait.
I'm taking the fucking Giants.
Wait.
Fuck that.
Whoa. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. No. Bro. Well, I hope for your sake you get it right. Because
I'm doubling down on this one.
If the Chiefs go 0-3, I will absolutely laugh my ass off.
I'm hoping it's at the very least a close game. Like, if that case happens, then I will be mad if the Giants lose.
If it's a quote-unquote close
But
game, then all the fucking Twitter...
If the Giants win, though, oh, my God.
If the Giants win, I will clown the Chiefs. No, but listen, we know how the Chiefs are. They're eventually going to get their first win, and if they hadn't get their first win, I'm just saying
it will happen on the Giants if they do get their first win.
Bro, if the Giants actually win, I mean, for pick's sakes, I'll be kind of upset, but also, and that'll quickly go away after I realize, oh wait, the Chiefs are 0-3. Oh man, hey, listen, anything can happen on a Sunday night.
Yeah,
come on. And then we got the Monday night football game, which
another game of the year contender.
Oh, unfortunately, I don't think it's gonna be. The Lions are walking into Baltimore to face the Ravens, and
our history with them is
well documented.
Very one-sided.
And unfortunately, I can't, dude. I'm picking the Ravens. I'm sorry, I can't.
I'm taking the Ravens as well.
I mean,
I'm at the very least.
No. Let's be fair. This I thought was going to be the first loss of the year. Unfortunately, the Packers had to fuck that up. So this will be our second loss of the year. Listen, the Ravens are a good team, all right? And I knew this from the jump, and I knew it was like, oh, my God, So, listen. Ravens can have this one. They kind of need it.
Yes.
But if we do end up... I'm not saying we won't beat them. I'm not saying that's not a possibility. If we do, in fact, beat them, I will be happy. But again, our defense, and I say this every year, no matter how much time we improve it, over the years and the years and the years, they will end up always being the weakest link of the entire fucking team. Every single time. Also, well, to be fair, this was more so a problem week 1 than week 2. It was fixed. We actually were passing the ball a lot more. Can we keep that going, please? Thank you. All right? Because then it will actually be somewhat competitive. If we just spam giving it to Gibbs the whole time, it's going to end up exactly like the Packers game, and we don't want that. We don't want that. Either way, we're still picking the Ravens because that's the safe bet. But if we do win, we're going to clown them next week, and it'll likely be in the title. Anyways, that's our picks for week 3. We're already starting off 1-0. We got some head-to-headers like we did last week.
We do.
Week 1 was a lot more civil, but last week was really head-to-head, and,
This week...
Not to brag, I got more of those picks right than you did, but who knows? Not knowing my dumbass luck, it'll probably flip, unfortunately. But as of right now, he's 16-16. I'm 22-10. We'll see what happens. I might blow the lead, unfortunately. But I think that's it, right? Other than just the picks. But yeah, man. Episode 3 in the books. Man, hour and 20 minutes. Next episode's not going to be that long because it'll likely be during school, unfortunately, for me at least. But hey, man, thank y'all for watching. Obviously, sub, like, share, all that good stuff. Comment down below any suggestions, whatever, anything we missed, because again, we are not professionals. You know, we still don't even know what this thing is. Is it a podcast? Is it a radio show? Are we going to be in actual studio at some point? Wink, wink. Who knows? But we'll figure it out. But as always, thank you for watching, and we will see you next Thursday. Let's go.